doesn't agree if it's an individual risk factor for cardiovascular disease, but maybe where smoke is fire, and at least these vitamin B6, folic acid, and vitamin B12 are so high that they will contain the homocysteine level. Vitamin C, 550% above RDA. Vitamin A, 73% above RDA. Vitamin E, almost 100% above RDA. Selenium, 340% above RDA. So this is very good for your antioxidant system. And for women, 22.7, and because they lose blood with their menstruation, is also a very good level of micronutrients. So you can see that there is a lot of difference regarding the micronutrient density between regular diet and paleo diet. So now you can choose for yourself what do you want. There is still one issue I'd like to address, and that's regarding the fructose content of the paleo diet, because as you have seen, this week menu contained about 1 kilograms of fruit a day, and I've been reading, and sometimes I hear from my patients that doctors warn against excessive use of fruit because of the fructose content. So I want to go deeper into that issue. Let's look at an article. As you can read here, high fructose consumption is suspected to be causally linked to the epidemics of obesity and metabolic disorders. In rodents, fructose leads to insulin resistance and ectopic lipid deposition. In humans, the effects of fructose on insulin sensitivity remain debated, whereas its effect on ectopic lipids has never been investigated. So, what did they do? What is a high fructose diet? 1.5 gram fructose times kilograms of body weight is considered a high fructose diet. So the amount of daily fructose consumption added to the diet corresponded with the fructose content of 2 liters of soda. So if you take someone who is 60 kilograms times 1.5 grams of fructose, then a high fructose diet is considered 90 grams of fructose. So how much fructose does 100 grams of fruit deliver? Because this is soda, 2 liters of soda, and fruit is not soda. So how much fructose on average does fruit deliver? And if you look on the internet, fructose in fruit, let's look at Wikipedia. Fructose in fruit. If you look here, free fructose. In an apple, almost 6 grams. In an apricot, almost 1 gram. Banana, 5 grams. Fig, dried figs, almost 23. But that's dried fruit, so like raisin. Grapes, 8.1. Peach, 1.5. Pear, 6.2. Pineapple, 2.1. Plum, 3.1. And in vegetable, it's negligible. So if you take on average without the figs, if we take the average, for example, of this without the figs, because we don't eat figs, then it is 6, 7, 12, 20, 21 and a half, and 6, 27 and a half, and 2, 29 and a half, 32 and a half divided by 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's all on average almost maybe a little more than 4 grams of fructose on 100 grams of fruit. So 100 grams of fruit delivers on average 4 grams of fructose. So if you eat 1 kilogram of fruit, then you have 40 grams of fructose. So in someone who is 60 kilograms times 1.5, that a high fructose diet is then 90 grams of fructose. So 40 grams is well below, more than half below 90 grams of a high fructose diet. So you don't have to worry that your blood lipid profile will go down the drain because of the fructose content in the amounts of fruit you eat. And this is one of 60, someone with 60 kilograms of body weight. And the diet I filled in the nutrition center, in the Eat Meter, was for a male of 34 years old, so much heavier than 60 kilograms for a small person. So someone who is 60 kilogram would eat less than the week menu I filled in for someone who needs 2,500 kilocalories. So then the fructose content will be way below the 40 grams or around the 40 grams of fructose that the paleo diet delivers. So, and 45 grams of fructose is considered a very safety limit of fructose provided by nutrition. So the fructose content in the paleo diet is not going to disturb your blood lipid profile and is not going to make you less insulin sensitive and is not going to make you overweight. On the contrary, the studies that have been done with the paleo diet and was compared with the Mediterranean diet or the diabetes diet showed that those studies showed that the results with the paleo diet were better than the results with the Mediterranean diet and with the diabetes diet in people with diabetes or with ischemic heart disease. So, well, I hope you all enjoyed my explanation and the comparison between paleo and regular diet, and I hope we all feel human